A couple things before we get into the video. I've got a Patreon. We've got a community Discord. That's my second channel. That's the group channel. Stay tuned.
Oh my god. Hey. Thought a little monkey was after me. Okay.
Walking around the
Christmas tree, have I been?
Yes, I technically stole this clip from Nothing Is Anything, but also I managed that channel, so who really stole from who? Lethal Company is the newest horror-ish game to sweep the gaming landscape. I'm gonna safely assume that most of my audience has heard of this game, but for those of you who haven't, why? Lethal Company is a resource collecting and sort of resource managing game where you and some friends explore different moons of varying difficulty levels, differing weather conditions, and different terrains, all in an attempt to collect miscellaneous household and household adjacent items to meet your constantly updating cash quota from the creature. But for unknown reasons, there are also large creatures swarming the facilities that are constantly out to get you. I mean, I don't exactly know why. I don't really know what a spider is supposed to do with a jar of pickles. Regardless, the game can be played with 1 player, 4, 8, or 40, and the gameplay loop remains the same until you inevitably can't make a quota. Well,
I'll just sit here in the corner.
And then you do it all over again. Seems simple enough, but the real fun of it all comes once you get to experience what the game has to offer with your own 2 eyes. I'm no stranger to the fact that this is not the first game with hot miking, or even proximity chat. When I think of games with hot miking, I mean Search and Destroy on the old Call of Duty games, absolute peak.
Oh my god!
Even in terms of proximity chat, you have games like Rust, Among Us, and much more recently, Don't Scream, a horror game where you don't die by getting caught by the monster or even by getting jump scared. You get killed
They got me
by being too fucking loud. This game had its time in the limelight a few weeks ago with creators like Markiplier and Astral Spiff getting their hands on it, and in the case of Spiff, deciding that the game is child's play, opting to instead die if his partner is too loud upstairs.
And Paige moving around upstairs would become my greatest adversary. Dude, oh my gosh.
So then we arrive to Lethal Company, which takes both of these aspects, ramps up all emotions to an 11, and also creates 5-star voice actors.
Oh, there's a landmine.
Give me it back! Give it back! Give it back! Give it back! He's wrong!
In some cases, all it takes is your buddy walking around one too many corners and you can't hear them anymore, doomed to an existence fueled by uncomfortable silence, only broken by the pitter-patter of the spider. I just fucking got here. Why the fuck is there a spider at the front fucking door? Or the aggressive stomping of the thumper. Thumper's on him. My screen like got green. Always his. He can open doors. He can open doors. He can open doors.
I'm gonna take that as a no.
Sometimes you are that friend that walks a little too far away and you come back to find your friend and you hear them crying for help through the walls. Oh, come here, Evan. Hold on, stop moving. Dakota, stop moving. Evan's here with the shovel. He's got it. All right, keep hitting it. Yes, okay. We're good.
It's so scary!
Just keeps smacking it till it stops making noise.
Oh my god, that was terrifying! What the fuck?
That said, in the majority of cases, you have your friends' voices being cut off by either being mangled by these abominations.
No, it's not.
Oh my god! Hit the button! We need to go! Peter! Or by blowing up. Or by dying to a ladder. Or simply just falling off the map.
Have I been?
Don't run!
Yeah, something. Ah!
No!
That was a little bullshit. I wanted to look at more games that utilize proximity chat because I thought it might help to break down what makes this game's utilization of it unique. And to be honest with you, I don't actually think anything is unique about it. I think it really is as simple as Lethal Company is kind of the newest game that's really struck a chord with gamers that happens to utilize it, in an era where there aren't that many great games that are using it right now, nor have there been very many to have this kind of stranglehold in a while. I looked at this Gamerant article titled, Best Games with Proximity Chat, which I don't even know if I can take that seriously because they put fucking Warzone 2.0 up there. You can see a lot of games that are popular with proximity chat, but Rust is riddled with toxicity to the point where I'm not convinced anyone who plays that game consistently has a functioning social life anymore. Phasmophobia came and went, and I don't really know how many people are playing it anymore, with some even calling it blatantly overrated.
Mark, you're down to 14%.
I'm fine.
Hunt Showdown is an excellent game, but again, I don't know how many people are playing it these days. Sea of Thieves has a pretty massive cheating problem, and it's really hurting their player count.
Why am I dead?
And again, Warzone 2.0 even being on that list to begin with is a sin. Lethal Company got number 2 on that list, which is pretty cool given that, again, this game came out in October. But after careful deliberation, I think I really can just chalk this game up to being relatively simple in its overall execution. Its lack of toxicity due to it being 99.99% PvE, except for this.
Da-na, da-na. I just tried to parry.
You can't parry stop signs.
Oh my god.
I won the duel. I am the better Jedi.
And the fact that this game balances comedy with pure horror in a way that allows them to offset each other when the game demands it.
Well,
My god!
It's not good.
Can we leave?
you stupid dog!
No! To start off, you land on your designated island. Maybe you grab your flashlights and your walkie-talkie if your team has any, but uh-oh, your flashlight's dead and now you gotta charge it. No problem, you charge your flashlight, you even charge your walkie-talkie for good measure, and all of your buddies have already run off to die. Great, alright. Now you're facing out into the wasteland, and even if you know where you're going, you don't necessarily know what's going to be out there. You take the plunge to, I don't know, walk a couple hundred feet. You find the main entrance or the fire escape, and all you can hear are the drones of the AC and the other miscellaneous machinery. It's dark, and you still can't hear anyone. You're a person who hates jump scares, and yet for some reason you decided to pick up this game, but you did it because you accidentally distanced yourself from your friends, and they all got this game, and you just wanted a great bonding experience with your friends, and... Okay. So now, this is the moment where you either bust out laughing, or you acquire a major paranoia problem. What killed your friend? What killed 2 of them? Well, let's find out.
Jesus Christ, babe. Oh my.
Alright, turns out there's nothing to be afraid of. It's just a stationary turret. You'll be fine. Well, those 3 won't be, but... Everything I just mentioned encapsulates one big thing that I think this game does incredibly well. Immersion. Think about it. As soon as you can't hear your friend's voice in an unfamiliar place, you're likely to start panicking. As soon as you lose sight of your friend because they got their neck snapped by a bracken, you're likely to start getting paranoid. Constantly turning your back to make sure nothing is lurking in the shadows. The instant you hear the weird crunchy sounds of the least intimidating bunker bug, your body probably tenses up because it's a pretty visceral sound. Death certainly isn't something to laugh at, but funny ragdolls are, and finding someone's body strewn about on the wall because of a fucking nutcracker with a shotgun sounds like it came straight out of a Mad Libs comic. All of this relies on the fact that you'll respawn, or your friend will respawn, and you at least get to laugh with them, rather than having to attend their funeral and having to speak on their untimely demise at the hands of a multi-purpose lobotomy machine with a straight face. Every time I play this game, I end my sessions with some kind of pain, but luckily that can go in both directions. I either have my mild headache and some kind of stomach pain from laughing so hard at my friend getting crumped by a shovel,
I just tried to parry.
or I experience pain as a result of not sleeping very well the night before because I had stress dreams about monsters lurking in the dark, and I feel like I can still hear the pained echoes of my fallen friends who probably died to the world's largest bowl of Jell-O. And you know what? That's the price that I'm willing to pay for content. However, the price that you, as the player, must pay in exchange for the perfectly cut screen generator is the opportunity cost of actually being able to play the game optimally. Sometimes you simply can't avoid death. Dread it, run from it, destiny arrives all the same. And now it's here. You're now sitting in a not-so-glorified post-match lobby watching your friends delve deeper and deeper into this abandoned building due to their own confusion. You knew exactly how to get out of here, but death took your hand sooner than you would have liked, so now you're about as useful as a lifeguard at the Olympics. It's so, frustrating watching your friends take a left when they should have gone right, going down the stairs when you're fairly certain they needed to go up, and just when they're right next to the exit door, someone somehow gets distracted and we have to do this whole song and dance again.
No, I hear footsteps. Fuck this.
Conversely, it can also be really nerve-wracking to have to navigate your way back while carrying 3 items, your buddy's dead body, and you have a dead flashlight. Go, get me out of this fucking building! Just as it can be equally as nerve-wracking trying to clutch up when you're the last player in a search and destroy lobby, and it's clutch or kick around here.
Complete the mission. You're the only one left.
Without Discord being able to properly aid your team for callouts and general coordination, you really are at the mercy of your team, be it in the sense of proximity and actually using numbers to your advantage.
You ready, Jumper Squad?
Okay, you're gonna need to jump over. Make sure you're careful.
I am critically injured.
Or be it in terms of trying to wrangle your dumbass friend who just won't stop straying from the group. That's me, I am that friend. Or be it in terms of Peter just deciding via signs of God whether or not he wants to kill himself. Kirby getting door camped by a slime.
We gotta make a Bugatti.
I'm gonna go in. No.
No fucking way! No fucking way! What the fuck does this say? Boinging yourself out of existence?
Boink.
It would be kind of interesting to see how Zeekers plays with the soundscapes and their general effects on noises that travel through them. Zeekers, if you see this, please let me explore around an abandoned apartment building, carpeted rooms and everything. God save me if I hear anything wandering around nearby because it sure as hell has heard me. And lastly, you knew I was going to talk about it. The cutoff reverb from everybody dying. You know, the whole Alakazam, Alakazane, I'm sending you off this mortal plane bullshit. I think that's everything that she wrote. Again, this game doesn't really do anything crazy and wacky and out there in the realms of games with proxy chat, but given that it's been so long since we've had a game like this that has really won over all of our hearts, I think it's kind of reminding people why more games like this should exist in the first place. The last time I heard people raving over hot miking was Search and Destroy on Black Ops 2, but that game came out 11 years ago. And you know, between then and now, we've certainly had some hits. We've also had plenty of misses. But all in all, I think Lethal Company is probably going to be the game to break us out of our shell and prove to us that more games need to utilize this terrifyingly hilarious mechanic.
Getting your way through it.
I don't want to get struck by lightning in the ship, please.
You can't.
Alright, well,
Peter!
we think that now.
I didn't understand what that was. Oh my god.